right, so you guys please put those up, please. All right. Let me go ahead and pull my screen up. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but on the stream page of your class, I recently posted a link to a Gear Up survey. So the Gear Up survey is for sophomores, juniors, and seniors. The Gear Up program through App State has supplied Patton with a lot of money for different projects. Last year, we got a bunch of money to build a greenhouse, and I think the construction classes have actually been working on that. We'll be putting that up sooner rather than later. And then actually the Gear Up coordinator was talking to me this morning, or no, it was yesterday, about a series or set of disc golf, what do you call them, cages or the chains, like the nets, and they're actually going to be movable, and we'll have that here at Patton High School here shortly. So if you can find some time to fill out that survey, it significantly helps increase our likelihood of getting funds for projects here at Patton High School. Disc golf? Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Trying to make it more part of like team sports and PE and just like another activity to take place. And you can move it around the campus too, so it'd be a forever changing activity. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the checklist for the week. And guys, I can't stress enough that how important this little checklist is, for you to be able to kind of go through and make sure you're getting everything done. So yesterday, the A-Day students and the Virtual Academy students took their midterm, and B-Day students were hopefully working on their vocab and maybe even starting on their notes, which are due on Friday. Now, the vocab is due tomorrow, right, for all students, so make sure you get that taken care of. I got someone joining late. So make sure to get the vocab done, and then we'll be working on the notes here shortly. So today for B-Day students, you guys are going to be taking your paper pencil midterm exam. And then when you finish up with that, you'll finish the vocab if you haven't already. If you have, I have actually printed out copies of the Unit 6 notes that you'll work on. And if you're a A-Day student or Virtual Academy student, this is going to be what you're focusing on today, getting that vocab done and the notes. However, I still have a couple of Virtual Academy students who have not submitted their midterm, and you need to get on that ASAP as soon as possible. Tomorrow, Wednesday, you guys will be making sure to finish your vocab, and then hopefully most of you will probably be able to finish your notes, the Unit 6 notes. And then I'll be posting some videos on the YouTube channel for you guys to watch, one about DNA introduction and one about DNA replication. Thursday, we're going to have some warm-up questions. We'll review the PowerPoint, look at your notes, make sure they're all done and taken care of, and then we'll get ready for our exam or our quiz on Friday. Friday, we'll have a quiz on DNA structure and DNA replication. Now, I have posted under Unit 6, I have posted your study guide. This is for the entire unit. And if you look at the details, I have the questions that would be on the first quiz, 6.1, and the questions on the second quiz and the exam. So your quiz on Friday will look at these first 12 questions. And so that's why I'm going to strongly encourage you guys, if you can, to hopefully have your notes done by Wednesday. That way Thursday in class, right, we can look at these 12 questions and go ahead and knock those 12 questions out for your study guide. Your study guide's not due until not this Friday, but the next. But wouldn't it be nice if already half of it was done starting next week, so you only have these few 10 questions to complete to make sure to get that done. All right, so without further ado, I think it's time that we start the paper pencil midterm. And let me explain something for my honors students. Your midterm counts as 2 grades. 1 exam grade for the first 9 weeks, which will replace your lowest exam, and 1 exam for the second 9 weeks. Now, for my CP students, right, the midterm still counts as 2 exams, right? However, I made a deal with my 8A students yesterday. I told them that if they could score higher on the midterm than their first 9 weeks grade, that I would change their first 9 weeks grade. I'm talking about the whole thing. So right now, if you have a 60 in my class for the first 9 weeks, if you score a 65 or a 68 today in the midterm, I will replace your first 9 weeks grade with that score. And guys, I cannot provide a better opportunity than that. That literally means that if you messed up royally and you had a 40 and you made a 60 today on the midterm, your 9 weeks grade will jump up 20 points, right? Well, you'll see, because when I made the midterm, I took the basic questions from every unit and put them together. Was that if you had a 5 and you made a 60, your first 9 weeks going to be a 60, right? And so that's the deal, right? Now you have to realize, guys, when I make these kinds of deals, right, that means that the last week of school before Christmas, if you come, kicking and screaming with a failing grade saying, what can I do? What can I do? I'm going to say, I already gave you those opportunities, right? I can tell you right now, you've probably not had an opportunity like that in another class before to completely remedy 9 weeks of maybe poor choices with a single day of solid hard work. Okay. And so that's going to be the opportunity. They're 57. Okay. Now some of them are matching, and you guys need to realize that's what you want. In the perfect world, you want an exam with 100 questions, because that means that you can literally miss 10 of them, and still have a 90, you can miss half of the questions on a 50 question exam and still get a 50, right? All right. And yes, if you do want your score, I will send it to you in the remind. So if you want to see your score from yesterday, my A-Day students, you can send me a message on the remind, and I'll send it to you as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing so I can get these B-Day students started. I'm going to go ahead and get my B-Day students started, and I will post the recording of this. I know that didn't cover a lot of information, but in case you just wanted to hear it again, or someone says, hey, I missed the Zoom, what would Mr. Collins talk about? You can direct them towards my YouTube channel.